Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is July 12, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at stocks with sales growth as well as margin expansion. So these are profitable companies. They've been growing in last 3 years and expanding their margin. I love these names. Look, we got one of my favorite pick here, Texas Instruments. It's been growing constantly and expanding its margin. Let's look at stocks like Texas Instruments and see which stocks can do better now. So with that, let's start the quick market update. Let's jump into the stock rover platform. Look, from a market update perspective, look what's going on here. We got energy, which has been doing pretty well so far. That's down the most, as you can see here. Technology is doing pretty okay, not too much down. It's down, but not as much. And look, we got communication services. Think about Meta and Snap and so on and so forth. That's pretty okay, holding up pretty well. Basic materials also holding up pretty okay here. So as we go into the earnings season, you can expect the stocks that have done pretty well to basically back off slightly. Look, we got names like energy here that can take a back seat as we go into the earnings. So we'll take a look at this phenomenon and go from there. And now let's go into the dashboard and see what's going on. Look, from a market perspective, Dow Jones Industrial Average came down, as you can see here. S&P 500 also came down, and Nasdaq also came down, as you see here. And look, one of my favorite stock, AMD, this has been manipulated heavily by big hedge funds. Look at the volume. This is one of the highest volume, and this stock is really going up and down like a penny stock of late. I love this company. I've been buying this stock when it's going down, and also selling some put option and making some money. It's got one of the highest implied volatility rank, so it's a good one to sell some put options. And we got a few more here. I love Apple. You got to be slightly careful because it's again, consumer type play here. But at these levels, I'm slowly buying Apple and also selling some Apple put options way below the current price. And we got a few more here. Look, we got airlines and cruise lines going higher, as you can see here. These could be recovery plays, so these stocks can have more legs. And then you got a few more here. Look, Amazon.com, one of my favorite stock, and even Nvidia, both are my favorite stocks. They're holding up pretty okay, but they're down big time. As you go into the earnings, you can see these names doing slightly better because they're so much down of late. Then you got Microsoft. Microsoft gave a slight warning and also cut some workforce. You got to be slightly careful here. It's a good name, but you got to be slightly careful. And Tesla has been jumping up and down wildly of late, as many of you know here. I've been selling some put spreads way below the current stock price, around 550, 530 vertical put spread. It's being pretty well. It's holding up pretty nicely, and those put options are making some nice money in Tesla. And as you can see here, we got a one-day return here. Look, we got basic materials almost 52-week low, as you can see here. And we got a few more names like technology, also almost close to 52-week low. That's why you got to be careful. This earnings season is all about the expectations of future projection. If these companies guide lower expectation, these stocks can come down. That's why you got to be careful here. All right, now let's jump in here and look at stocks with the sales growth and margin expansion. All right, so what we're looking here, so we're looking at stocks with improving sales growth in last 3 years. I want the stocks to improve their top line sales growth. These stocks are doing it, and they're also improving their earnings per share, or EPS. That's also a good sign. And they're improving their gross margin as well as improving their net margin. That's why I love these names. These are not money losers. These companies are making money. All right, now let's jump in here. Look at the list. From a list perspective, look, we got the list of stocks here. Top of the list is one of my favorite, Tesla. Tesla is a great play here. Look, Tesla has been a very good stock of late, and it's doing pretty well even though it's down. Look at the RSI 47, middle of the road here. This is pretty volatile. You can make a lot of money with Tesla. I know a lot of people who just trade Tesla. They sell some put options at the bottom, sell some call options at the top, and also buy in-out spreads around at the money type spreads, and just trade Tesla whole day, and make good money out of Tesla. It's a great trading stock. It's also long-term good play. They are way ahead of other competitors when it comes to electrification. It's a great one here. Look at the net margin here, 14%. The company is making money. As I look through the fundamentals here, I'll take you to Stock Rover platform to look at this stock here. Let's go back to Stock Rover platform here. I would go into Insight here. It's a great platform. If you are a buy and hold investor, I highly recommend this platform here. Look, I brought Tesla here. Let's make it a little smaller here. Look, we got Tesla right here. Look at Tesla here. So in a 1 year time frame here, stock is trying to see where to go, mainly down, as you can see here. And look, it's been doing pretty well. Look at the growth score here. From a growth score perspective, nice 98 growth score here. And look, off late here, they're doing pretty well from a growth perspective. Look, right now they're growing at around they're growing pretty well, as you can see here, and they're doing pretty okay. And then you got here quality score and sentiment score. One thing I usually look very carefully is Pietro's F score. Look at Tesla here. They got a very good Pietro's F score, which is 8. As you look through here, recently, like 7 years ago today, it's 7 here. And as you look through currently, as of now, its score is 8. That tells you they got a good Pietro's F score. Altman Z score is also great. They're doing pretty well. As you look through here, from an analyst perspective, it's a buy. That's a good rating here, and they're doing pretty well. Look at the sentiment score here. They're 85, doing much better than industry, as well as S&P 500. From a growth score, they got a good score here, well ahead of industry, as well as S&P 500. I think they're doing overall very good here, and I could even go into a little more details in Tesla here. I could just go to Tesla here and click on the table view. And as you look through here, I could even bring up Tesla in a little more details. That's one of the reasons I love this platform here. You can get a lot of data. Look, I can bring in a Tesla, just a historical data. And look, we got a nice view of Tesla here. I got a quarterly view. I can change this to yearly view if I want to. And look what's going on here. Nice margin, nice net market cap increase here. Look, they've been improving their net market cap. Price is doing pretty well. Sales is improving, as you can see here. That's also great. There is some share dilution slightly, but not too bad here. And they're doing very well from earnings per share. It's increasing. So overall, as you can see here, Tesla has been doing pretty well. That's one of the reasons I love Tesla even up here. It's way ahead of its competitors. All right, let's go back here, and look at a few more here. Look, next we got Texas Instruments, one of my favorite stocks here. Look, this has been doing pretty well off late. Look, it's trying to go higher off late here. It's beaten down, but it's trying to go higher in 1 day, 5 day, and 10 day. And nice overall score here. They got a lot of free cash, as you can see here. It's also one of my favorite here. As you look through Texas Instruments, I can take you back to one of my favorite platform here, which is FinViz. I could bring in Texas Instruments. And look what's going on here. Stock has been trying to go higher, as you can see here. Nice uptick. I like it. And look, they're doing pretty well from an earnings per share perspective. Sales is improving. Nice. Shares outstanding is coming down. They're doing pretty well, as you can see here. So that's why it's one of my favorite platform here. They got a downgrade back in July 5th here, with the price target 150. And right now, look, the price target is about 154 here. Stock is going higher regardless. And we got a few more, as you can see here. We got Lowe's. Lowe's also came down after the earning last time here. It's trying to go higher slowly here. And it's also doing very well. It's been improving its margin nicely. Look, we got the list here, and we got ZTS here, one of my favorite play here. When it comes to animal health, nice score. Stock is beaten down. RSI is middle of the road here. You could buy this one also here. And keep a watch on insider and institutions here. Some stocks you got institutions insiders selling. You got to be slightly careful here. And also, as usual, watch the short ratio here. We got few stocks with nice and high short ratio like Williams Sonoma. It's already starting to squeeze those short sellers and going higher, as you can see here. It's a profitable company. Not sure why folks will short stocks like Williams Sonoma. And we got Dick's Sporting Goods, same story here. Folks shorting this stock, and stock is going higher, crushing those short sellers, as you can see here. And we got a few more here for the folks who don't want to spend too much money. Look, we got UMC here, United Micro, nice overall score here. Stock is trying to recover slowly, as you can see here, 5 days higher. You could look at this one also, nice net margin, as you can see here. And we got a few more, as you see here. I love a few of these names, especially home builders. Look, we got to be slightly careful with home builders as investors pull back because of high interest rate. They might put off their home buying, so you got to be slightly careful here. All right, so we got a few more, as you see here. List continues. Look, all these names have got a nice net margin positive, as you can see here. And look, I love the stocks, the Piotrowski F score more than 6 here. We got few with the nice and high Piotrowski F score here. Look at LPX, nice Piotrowski F score 8 here. You could look at that one also. And we got SAIA here, trucking company, as many of you know here. Nice overall score, and stock is trying to go higher. I especially love with the, if the RSI is slightly lower. We got few, look, LPX has a low RSI here. You could buy this one up here. And we got a few more, as you see here. So now what we'll do is we'll go back to Thinkorswim platform, and we can see how to make some money in this down market. All right, so let's go back here to Thinkorswim platform here and look at few stocks. Look, I got here S&P 500. Look, my favorite stock, AMD here. AMD from a chart perspective, let's go back to AMD here first to the chart. Look, from a chart perspective, look, AMD is trying to go down, as you can see here. It's trying to stabilize and see where to go here. And look, from a implied volatility perspective, implied volatility is going higher. I like it. And look, from a check-in money flow perspective, money is flowing into the stock. That's also a great sign here. So you could take advantage here and sell some, put option here. Look, I would be willing to sell put option at 60 here. There's a nice $1.25 or $125. If you sell some put option at 60, you could make some good money here. Look, you can make around 125 or 123. I would sell it for mid here. Sometimes you also get a good price here. You could even go couple cents above the mid price here and sell it for 125. One of my favorite play here. And you could look at a few more here. Look, we got a few more here. And let's go back here to quote here. Look, we got Apple. Look at Apple here. It's got a high IV percentile now, and it's heading into earnings, as many of you know here. Look, IV rank is going higher. This is when I sell deep in the money type out of the money put options here. Look, on the balance volume is going higher. Check-in money flow is going higher. That's a good sign here that tells you folks are really buying into this one here. And you could do same thing here with the Apple. Look, we got 38 days out here. And right now stock price is 145. You can go all the way down here to 125. Chance of stock reaching 125 is 29%. You could just sell some put option over here at 125 and make $131. If the stock comes to 125, you could buy the stock outright here. Nice money here. Look, you're making about $133. That's the way you generate the income. A few high IV percentile names here. And look, Amazon.com, one of my favorite here. Look at that nice and high IU percentile. You could just go here and sell some put option here in Amazon.com. That's one of the way to earn some nice income. You got to be careful. But stocks like Amazon.com, you could just go all the way down to 86 here and earn about $105. Not a big deal here. All right, so with that, we'll probably wrap it up here. With that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading.